Oh, back everyone, Shikai Hokan here, reporting for the festival. So today we are back to Forza Horizon to take a look a brand new car that they just added into the game. Well, not really new because this car do have its existence in the previous Forza Horizon, which is Forza Horizon 3, and now it's making a comeback because, well, finally Toyota approved for some other games to be in. So yeah, this right here is 2013 GT86. Well, it's a joint collaboration between Toyota and Subaru, and I already make a video with the BRZ before, so most likely it will be kind of similar, to be honest, except for the body kit option and the engine. Everything else looks the same. I said looks because it's just looks at the end of the day, but of course the inner spec would be different from each other. And the unfortunate thing about this car is Toyota marketed as the brand new successor to the AE86. That's the way they marketed it, and it fails because it's not AE86. It's not even close to a Corolla. Heck, it's not even close to the Corolla of that time. But as a car itself, without the marketing, it's good actually. It's just the marketing mistakes that they did is ruining it, to be honest. But well, it's fine. So right, I tune it to A class, A class 800, and unlike the BRZ, which mostly with weight reduction up to just a ton, this car right here doesn't have any weight reduction. And in fact, I added more weight by adding the anti-roll bar, just because I want to put some more power under the hood, which is quite different, let's just say. So right, we're going to have a look on the livery here. This livery here is based on one of the characters from Kakegurui, which is the one anime that I watched for one episode and didn't pick it up anymore because the line art is pretty good on the anime itself, but how do I say this? They kind of went crazy when they're actually crazy, and oh boy, this is not what I'm into. So you know what? I'm just going to go to other show. Well, don't get me wrong. The entire premise is pretty good because it's all about gambling and how bad it can be for the people. And basically, they're taking it to the extreme as well on that one. So there is that. So this particular livery is created by xLavenderScrub, and well. This is the first time I saw his livery, as far as I can remember, and it looks really good. That's why I picked it up, and not to mention it's in red. So I definitely going to pick this up. Stands out pretty well compared to the others during the first few days. Well, I believe I picked this car up on the second day after the season change, the in-game season change, and well, other than the usual copy paste Itasha livery from the previous car from other guy that I know, this one do stand out really well, and I picked it up. So maybe he done it before on the other car, I don't know, but I don't think so because I've been searching for a bunch of cars anime livery before, and I haven't saw a Kakegurui livery, so here it is. So first thing first, what I really want to criticize is, well, it's more likely from where the guy get it. But this anime is not a Netflix original. I'm going to say that now. Netflix may bulk the right, but this is not their original anime. Okay? Good. That's what I want to criticize about this label here, because it's not a Netflix original. It was before Netflix trying to get the anime market. So I don't know what they're thinking about saying original, but it's not originally from Netflix. So anyway, art style wise on this particular livery is pretty close to the material from the anime itself. I mean, the line is pretty nice, minus a bunch of shading, but then again, there is some limitation if you want to make a good looking livery overall. So you cannot really focus on the character itself from time to time. So this is really close already, and that looks nice. Even the shading actually looks good. The shading on the clothing and some part of the skin is really good. Like, it's almost like the guy actually draw it directly, but no, that's not how Forza Horizon livery editor works. So that's really interesting. And apparently it means cheating allowed. That's, I don't know about that because I don't really pay attention to the anime here. And the front bumper using the Inks body kit. In fact, all the Inks body kit that you can get for this car is the body kit of choice of this guy's livery, because it fits so well. That means it doesn't include the side skirt, which we're going to tackle on later. We're going to go with the top first. And again, we have Mappa and Square Enix. I'm not sure about the Square Enix part. And Mappa is probably the studio that animate the anime originally, which is Kakegurui here. More to the back, also there. But on this side, I have a feeling I shouldn't use the spoiler option for the back because it's kind of covered the lettering. So probably it's a fully removed wing, so I kind of make a mistake on that one. Didn't realize it until now. So there is that. So onto the side, we have a really nice looking design here on the side. Like, it's fully majority of the color is red, yes, but all the lines that you should see, you can see it nicely. Like the Netflix logo here, which, well, they kind of publish it there, but as I mentioned, not an Netflix original. We have a bunch of aftermarket parts sticker here, like Race, HKS, Ogura Clutch, and again there is the girl right here again, and her name is Yumeko Jabami. Well, I don't even remember her name at this point, but well, good thing the guy that made this actually put on her name there, which is really nice because, well, it's more of a less known anime as far as I can tell. Unless you go to the art acting section, there is more stuff here. I'm not sure about this, but seems like another aftermarket sticker, Motis and Fusion. And then on the back, again, not a Netflix original. I keep saying that. And the guy also put the title on where the license plates go, so you should remove your license plate if you know, want to see it, but well, it's optional, so it's fine. Again, some more aftermarket parts here and there, and Square Enix, Fusion, and Mappa again. And the other side is just mirrored mostly, but usually they won't put an extra effort to actually mirror it properly, and this guy actually did. So if you want to see more, please do visit him, because this guy did a good work. Okay, and I also forgot the front bumper also has the title and some of them that actually work with this particular anime. Right, so we're going to go on to the race and see how it performs. Alright, our first race will be on Lake District Sprint, and it's been a while since I ran this course, I guess. Well, technically it is, because I only play this game once a week at this point. Well, probably more than once a week, but still more or less pretty rarely this day. But then again, I do love the game, but yeah, not sure about the moderation team. Alright, let's see how it performs. Launching is around 4000 RPM before it will spin too much. Acceleration wise, not gonna be as fast as the BRZ that I built, because obviously my BRZ is more on the handling side, so they are so it's lighter, so it accelerates a lot faster as well. 200 kilo does make a difference in a car. I cannot go anywhere here. The traffic is so slow. But right, handling wise about this car is not that bad, but there are things that I really want to make sure it works fine. The car is kinda tail happy, but it's nothing uncontrollable. It's really manageable, so you don't have to worry too much. But you've got to be careful about going up a crest in high speed, because it doesn't stick as good as a Forza wing car. But I enjoy this car. But it does end up stiff if you don't put enough throttle around the corner. There is some freeze there, which is kind of scary. But yeah, handling wise, this car is pretty good. But well, you do have to be careful when turning, because it can cause some problem. Okay, that's just somewhat risky there. Okay, I'm a bit slower on that one, because that place is one of the places that I usually hesitate to turn. That small bridge is something that I really hesitate to turn around. And yeah, don't put too much throttle during the corner. Well, I use a full slick. This thing still can slide if I put too much throttle. So if you want to use the way I turn it, yeah, you're going to make sure it's not there. But well, my personal tone always like this, always goes towards the oversteer than understeer, because I can just save myself from oversteer a lot of the time, as long as the car is controllable enough. But yeah, our first time is pretty well actually. Like, it's a smooth sailing. So let's go on to the next one. Let's see if I can find a more handling oriented track. For our second race, we are on Grindel Club Circuit, and this particular track is one of the more handling demanding track in the game, because how it really hits up the tire a lot of the time due to how the area works. And there's a lot of elevation changes as well, so this car probably won't be happy about that too much. But we'll see about that. Haven't tried this here. A bit wet here and there, but it's fine. Okay. Not enough throttle on that one. Alright, uphill it's pretty nice. It has a lot of power. And don't brake during mid-turn with this car. This car will go understeer during mid-turn. So if possible, just try to brake straight forward. It's kind of weird because it's supposed to be oversteer, right, when you use the front brake that much. And this guy, come on. But yeah, handling wise, it's pretty difficult. I had to stay on third gear on that whole time because if I lower my gearing, if I upshift there, it's actually going to cause me some problem. But, well, I'm driving pretty safe right now as far as I can tell. Okay, what is going on there? Yeah, keep on third gear because I want to stay in the power band as much as possible around here. If I upshift, it will be out of power band on that particular corner. Let's see if I can get a podium. Yeah, the car is kind of struggling in terms of speed as well, even though I said that I'm making it into what is it? Top speed wise, but it's not that strong in terms of speed. I mean, compared to some other cars that can accelerate faster and have better speed, this car is struggling. Oh, give me some space, you bastard! That is not polite of you. Oh! Looks like we're getting first place again. Okay, interesting. They'll catch up though. Yeah, no. Okay, I thought they were kind of pulling away earlier, but apparently not. Okay, are there any AI that goes faster? No, okay, so... Yeah, it's kind of struggle. But the speed kind of makes up for it on the straight line. But around the corner, it's somewhat difficult, but still manageable. Though it won't be as competitive as some of the top tier, obviously. It's nice though. It's a nice car to drive. Alright, let's do one more race and end it right there. Okay, for our final race, we're going on to the medal sprint. And, well, it's raining. So that's also a good test if it's also good handling on under the rain. So, under the wet condition. So, we'll see how it performs under the wet condition. But I'm not going to bet on it, to be honest. So here we go. There's not a lot of corner around here, to be honest, but the corner that does exist is pretty sharp. Actually, it's not as understeering. Interesting. Oh, come on. The AI is so slow on the corner. Like, seriously slow. I mean, this car is not the fastest and it's not the best on cornering, yes. But you can tell how the AI is so slow most of the time. Oh, nice defense there. But I have a faster acceleration out of the corner than you, which is kind of surprising, considering this is a rear-wheel drive. Well, it's not still not as fast as an actual all-wheel drive. When it comes to that, ooh, okay. Alright, we're on second place, so on speed, obviously it's better. And on wet, it's actually less problematic. Yeah, so for some reason, on wet, it actually works better. Which is a bit surprising, to be honest. For me, because usually you'll have more problem on the rain, but I have more confidence under the rain with this car, which is surprising, especially since it's a rear-wheel drive. I mean, well, won't catch up with the AI there, but it will do. It will do. Well, I didn't win on that one. The car is actually pretty nice, and well, obviously I feel like Lotus F4 would be better for me, but I kinda doubt it because Lotus F4 is too light, and yet it's a lot faster. So I have some suspicions on this one. I got tricked by the difficulty. I mean, I'll be fine if I got defeated by the Audi TTS there, but an F4? F4 is too light. Yeah, that thing is a lot lighter if you build it fully towards the weight reduction part. And mostly it will work better for handling anyway for the Lotus car. But yeah, 5,000? Oh, interesting. 70,000. Okay, didn't expect that. But yeah, it's just nice to drive. Not gonna be competitive on this class because I suck at driving actually. Make an S1 class version and it's a lot better on that one. But for what it is, it's really nice. So, well, how do I say it? On wet, it actually works better for some reason, so I'm not sure. I mean, yes, I almost crashed, I have to admit that. But I still can handle it rather well. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just me. I don't know. You'll be the judge. Alright everyone, Shikai Hokan here, reporting for the end of the world. I mean, the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you like it, feel free to activate that like button. If you want to see more of my content, you can put a mark on my head with that subscribe button. And lastly, any kind of support and feedback would be really appreciated. So, thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Keep on living, buddy.